Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've obviously seen a lot of updates drop here in Warzone and Black Ops 6 over the past couple of days and weeks post Season 1. But coming up here in the relatively near future, we are going to see our next major update in the form of the Season 1 mid-season update, aka Season 1 Reloaded. And with this, we are going to see the standard stuff with an update. We'll see weapon balancing, new bug fixes, gameplay changes, all sorts of different tweaks in the full-on patch notes. We're also going to see a significant amount of new content drop across the board for multiplayer, for zombies, for Warzone, and then some universal stuff as well. And today, I wanted to break down everything we currently have confirmed for the Season 1 Reloaded update. So as we do dive into all the details here, if you enjoy the video, you find the information helpful, be sure to drop a like. It really does help the channel grow. And if you're new here or if you have not subscribed yet, every single day, this is the place to be for everything going on in COD. Whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, I got you covered. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and help get us one step closer to achieving 1 million subscribers. But initially, with Season 1 Reloaded, as far as the launch for this and the release date goes, we actually have it confirmed via Treyarch the other day when they were talking about the new zombies map that we'll bring up here in just a bit when we get to the zombies portion, that Season 1 Reloaded is dropping on Thursday, December 5th. So of course, Thursdays seem to be the main update days this year. Not sure why they changed that, but they did. That's now the system, except for when they have patch notes every other day to begin with as is, which actually is good news because this actually gives them plenty of time before they go on holiday break to fix any potential bugs or glitches that surely are going to happen when this update ends up going out. But focusing on the content here, what to expect with Season 1 Reloaded, let's start first on the multiplayer side of things. There's several new content updates happening with Season 1 Reloaded here, not necessarily all right away on launch day, but throughout the second half of the season. So with multiplayer maps, we're actually getting several new MP maps here. We're going to see Racket, which is going to be a 2v2 and a 6v6 map, so it's definitely going to be a much smaller one there since it'll obviously work in face-off and then obviously gunfight as well there. We're going to see the return of Hacienda from Black Ops 4, of course. I know a lot of players are looking forward to playing on that again. Then we're also going to see the Christmas or holiday version of Nuketown, where it's snow covered, there's snowmen everywhere, a bunch of decorations are up for the holidays. That'll likely be with the full-on dedicated holiday and Christmas update for Black Ops 6. No direct guarantee if that'll be there on day 1 of Season 1 Reloaded. If not, it'll be there shortly thereafter, of course. We're also going to see a new perk introduced with Season 1 Reloaded for multiplayer known as Shrapnel Radar. And with this, basically anything you have on your loadout, whether it's a tactical or a lethal or anything like that, anything that deals blast damage is going to highlight the enemy that it hits on the minimap. So just another awareness perk in a sense. I think this one is probably incredibly niche and won't be picked as much as some of the standard stuff, but nonetheless, Shrapnel Radar is going to be dropping with Season 1 Reloaded. We're also getting a brand new wild card in Black Ops 6 multiplayer with Season 1 Reloaded, and this one is known as High Roller, and it's pretty self-explanatory. This just allows you to get a 4th score streak. So if you want to stack a lethal on top of your UAV, your counter, and your advanced UAV, you could then put on something like the Dreadnought if you wanted to, or you could stack up even more support-based streaks there. It definitely gives you a lot of opportunity to mess around with your score streak setup a little bit more, so that one could be pretty cool as well. And then a mode that I know a lot of players are going to be very excited to see return, Prop Hunt. Obviously a much more casual mode. You don't necessarily have to worry about skill-based matchmaking in Prop Hunt. I say that there'll be comments on the video where someone is like giving the top 5 tips to hide as a pot on a certain map or to hide as a plant on another, and it's gonna be like, this is why I stopped pretending to be a plant, the sweats took over, right? But Prop Hunt is going to be returning here in Black Ops 6 with Season 1 Reloaded, and I'm very excited to mess around in that and have some fun with that mode. We're also going to see our major zombies update for Black Ops 6 happen with our mid-season update. Pretty much the bulk of all of the Season 1 content is happening with Season 1 Reloaded for zombies. So first and foremost with this, we are going to see our next round-based zombies map, the Citadel-based map that's in like the castle. I think this one's going to be very cool. The whole scenery and setting for this one I think could be really, really fun to mess around with. I've been enjoying zombies gameplay quite a bit as I've slowly been grinding out my Nebula kit camos. Definitely enjoyed our first 2 maps and excited to see what Citadel has to offer. But in addition to that, we're also seeing several other gameplay-based content updates for zombies. We're gonna have a new Perca-Cola revealed. We're gonna have a new field upgrade, new ammo mods, 18 new augments to go through and research. There's gonna be new gobblegums, new wonder weapons, yes, plural, multiple new wonder weapons, a new enemy type, and then also the hand cannon score streak will be fully available across the board on all maps with Season 1 Reloaded as well. So Zombies gonna see its major update with this mid-season patch. And then for Warzone, it doesn't have as many game mode specific updates as multiplayer and Zombies do. It's really a beneficiary of like the universal content that we'll talk about in just a moment. But one big update coming with the mid-season patch for Warzone is the return of ranked play, and it's finally going to be on a big map. Battle Royale ranked play will be returning here with ranked play on Urzikstan. Unfortunately, Urzikstan not changed at all since Modern Warfare 3 Warzone. It's back in its default state, kind of a snoozer in that, you know, setting, it not being updated at all. Hopefully they do re-add in some updates over time with this, but at least ranked play will be, you know, different this time around. It's not going to be the same thing that we played for several seasons on either Rebirth or Fortune's Keep. It is going to be making that large shift over to Battle Royale, so it'll play quite a bit differently there, and obviously have, you know, more incentive to work around your life since there's not non-stop resurgence and everything going on. It's definitely going to be a big change up for gameplay and dynamics there, so excited to play ranked on a big map yet again. Then we get into our universal content, which pretty much is all weapon based. We're going to see several new weapons drop throughout Season 1 Reloaded, both at launch and then throughout the remainder of the season as well. The Maelstrom shotgun is going to be debuting through an event, as is the AMR Mod 4 sniper, which is pretty much just like the Barrett. That one's going to be an absolute powerhouse, and I imagine very fun to run around with. We're also going to see the Cleaver melee weapon release. That one's a bit more niche just for those who like the melee weapons, but nonetheless, there will be new content for that style of play. Then we're also supposed to be seeing some new aftermarket parts or, you know, weapon mods debut throughout the second half of the season. They list these as in-season updates, so I guess there's a chance that maybe through a surprise event or a surprise update, we see some of these before Season 1 Reloaded, but the buffer weight stock as an attachment on a select few weapons should be releasing. And then also, we have 2 different burst fire conversion kits coming, one for the XM4 and then one for the compact. So each of those will turn into burst fire weapons instead of being fully auto. So definitely a big change up in how those will behave. On top of that, we also have some new events scheduled for the Season 1 Reloaded update in the second half of Season 1. However, they really haven't given us any details outside of the fact that there will be more events beyond just the hit list event, which obviously we have going on for this first half of Season 1. So more events will be debuting, but they've yet to detail the specifics on what to expect with those. With that being said, Season 1 Reloaded from a content standpoint has quite a bit coming for all modes basically. And then also, like I said at the start of the video, it's going to see several other significant changes to gameplay, whether it be weapon balancing for multiplayer in Warzone and maybe even Zombies, gameplay changes, bug fixes, which we definitely need a lot of as well. So Season 1 Reloaded will be a major update across the board. Obviously, as we get more information on it, we should see some official reveals in the coming days and weeks, full-on announcements for that stuff. I'll be breaking it all down in videos right as it all surfaces, so to stay in the know for that alongside everything else going on in COD, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed the video, a like rating on your way out would be much appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.